20 years ago, in a small office run by a group of dedicated volunteers, the Los Angeles chapter of CAIR was formed to advance CAIR's goals of promoting justice, challenging hate, and creating a more inclusive America for all. From this humble beginning, and with the support of the Southern California community, CAIR-LA has grown into one of the largest and most impactful CAIR offices, gaining prominence among national civil liberties groups, mainstream media, and public officials. From empowering youth and activists in the civic and media arenas to launching campaigns to disseminate the authentic image of Islam and Muslims, CAIR-LA is committed to protecting civil liberties and religious freedom for all. Over the past 20 years, CAIR-LA has reached many milestones that have developed and strengthened the American Muslim community in the greater Los Angeles area. CAIR-LA's first banquet was held in 1997 in Buena Park, where 200 attendees helped raise $40,000. This was the seed money that allowed CAIR-LA to launch its civil rights and advocacy services for the community. In 2000, CAIR-LA expanded and moved into its newly purchased office in Anaheim in order to serve the community's growing needs. Following the tragic events of 9/11, American Muslims faced a wave of discrimination as hate crimes escalated in the wake of the attacks. CAIR-LA challenged misguided legislation and policies that permitted religious profiling in the name of national security. CAIR-LA engaged with public officials and media professionals to help ensure an accurate portrayal and fair treatment of Muslims. CAIR-LA drafted the Halal Food Bill in 2002 to make it illegal to sell meat falsely represented as being halal. The bill unanimously passed in the California state legislature, and Governor Gray Davis signed the Halal Food Bill into law. In an effort to develop Muslim youth to be the future leaders of our nation, CAIR-LA and other California offices launched the Muslim Youth Leadership Program in 2005, a groundbreaking civic engagement and leadership retreat in Sacramento. In 2006, CAIR-LA facilitated a class action lawsuit to challenge the FBI's unlawful naturalization delay of immigrants from Muslim-majority countries. When the LAPD instituted the Ill-Advised Muslim Mapping Project, which constituted illegal religious profiling, CAIR-LA partnered with other civil liberties groups to shut it down. In 2010, CAIR-LA successfully fought for the rights of a Disneyland intern to wear her hijab at work, which resulted in a groundbreaking change to Disney's uniform policy to accommodate religious attire at work. The first Muslim Day at the Capitol was launched in 2012 to bring Muslims from across the state to Sacramento to lobby state lawmakers on issues affecting the Muslim community and California at large. Over the years, several bills they advocated for were signed into law. In 2013, CAIR-LA initiated and published a one-of-its-kind report on the experience of bullying of Muslim youth at school. The report became a leading resource for academia, media, and public officials to learn about bullying that many Muslim youth face on a daily basis. Recognizing the critical role that youth play in society, CAIR-LA established CAIR's first Youth Development Department in 2014 to empower the next generation of future leaders through civic engagement training, mentorship, and skills-based learning. Shortly after establishing the department, CAIR-LA launched the Muslim Game Changers Network program, a comprehensive 4-month social justice training program that prepares high schoolers to challenge injustice and build positive change. The interactive sessions are centered on themes of identity, history, social responsibility, and community organizing. Also in 2014, CAIR-LA founded the Immigrants' Rights Center, known as IRC, to help non-citizens achieve independence, security, and the opportunity to fully participate in American society. In addition to providing legal support and representation to clients from all backgrounds, IRC also hosts information sessions and workshops for those unfamiliar with the immigration process. After the tragic San Bernardino shooting in 2015, CAIR-LA quickly mobilized to present a balanced American Muslim perspective and challenge the biased backlash that followed.
Regardless of the motives, this act, this barbaric, horrific act should be and is unequivocally condemned by all Americans, including American Muslims. And we express on their behalf their heartfelt condolences to all the families.
The 2016 election season has presented American Muslims with extraordinary challenges, namely due to anti-Muslim rhetoric by presidential candidates calling on ban of Muslims, surveillance of mosques, and normalization of anti-Muslim sentiment in the public sphere.
Donald J. Trump is calling for a total and complete shutdown of Muslims entering the United States.
It's immoral, it's un-American, unconstitutional, a danger to safety, public safety. I think it's a threat to national security.
Donald Trump's hateful and racist campaign has incited and fanned the flames of a growing tide of Islamophobia across the country, which has touched down in our own backyards. Recent reports suggest that such anti-Muslim rhetoric spewed by presidential candidates has caused a 78% increase in hate crimes against the Arab and Muslim community nationwide.
Earlier this year, local high school student Bayan Zalef made international headlines after she was misidentified as Isis Phillips in a yearbook, an error that triggered tensions on campus as some students ripped down handmade posters in support of her.
Attorneys from CAIR's Civil Rights Department are looking into whether the incident may have been influenced by Islamophobic rhetoric used in the presidential election.
Another incident involved two young Muslim women who were harassed and berated by another customer at a local ice cream shop.
A few days ago, a man was kicked out of an Orange County ice cream parlor for harassing two Muslim women. Well, today, a rally was held in support of that ice cream shop because the owners stood up for those two women.
Today, people packed the ice cream shop, taking part in what the Los Angeles chapter of the Council on American Islamic Relations called an ice cream and unity event.
To challenge the bigoted remarks of the 2016 candidates and to make sure American Muslims make informed decisions in the 2016 election, CAIR-LA, along with other CAIR chapters across the nation, conducted major campaigns to mobilize Muslims. These included voter registration drives, candidate forums, town halls, debate viewing parties, and distribution of CAIR California voter guides at mosques and local community events across Southern California. The robust response and engagement Muslim community members displayed at these events reaffirmed the community's commitment to civically engage and mobilize to address their concerns through the political process. For the past 20 years, CAIR-LA has worked tirelessly to protect the civil rights of our community, combat Islamophobia, and amplify the American Muslim voice in media and politics. We ask you to join us in this effort. Support the work of CAIR-LA to advance a vision for an America where Muslims have their rightful place at the political, social, and academic table, and where Muslims are celebrated, respected, and honored for their contributions.